There we go. Alright, so that should be good. Everybody should be able to hear me now, as well as the game audio. At least I hope that's the case. Let me just double check here, make sure. Okay, yep, we are good. And unfortunately, I have to play this game with a separate program running to make it not full screen, but it still does this weird, like, minimizing thing whenever I swap over to it. So we'll try to make the best out of that. But hey everybody, how y'all doing today? So today we are going to be playing Warhammer 40K Space Marine. This is a game that has been on my list for quite some time, and we are finally getting to it because I know the sequel's coming out, and I wanted to get this one done before we sat down to play that one. So I'm just going to hop straight on in, and we're just going to enjoy some Warhammer tonight. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Xeno's invasion force detected. Destination Forge Road, Manufactorium Ajaxus. This is that Warhammer lingo that we all know and love. Strategic value, absolute. Alright, you got it. Recommended course of action. Yep, strategic value, absolute. Deploy capital weaponry. Okay, so apparently they need to keep this planet, but there is absolutely nothing in the area besides us. Alright, makes sense, let's do it. I can get down with that. The Ultramarines. Yeah, I'm picking up what this game's putting down. We're the super soldier. We're the Ultramarine. Also, yeah, this is a Sega game, which is crazy to think about. Ultramarines fleet. Secure the Titans. Easy peasy. We can do this. Also, I'm hoping I'm coming through clear on the microphone. I have a new set of headphones that I'm wearing, and they're like over-the-ear ones, so I can't actually hear myself that well. But I'm trying my best.
Clever of the damned orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report.
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We're losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety and find another way down.
Aye, Captain.
Alright, a jetpack. Starting off the game with a jetpack.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, this is about how I expect to start a Warhammer game. Is it going to let me pilot him, though, with the jetpack? Or is it just going to be one of those, like, cutscene things? I think it's just a cutscene. Would have been cool to let me actually, like, maneuver him. Above Forge World. Okay, so X is melee. And trigger is shoot, makes sense. To stun an opponent. Nice. Is that an auto stun though? Like, do I have to not block it? I just have to hit Y? Yes, there's the zoom. Bumper to reload. Okay, graphically, it definitely shows its age a little bit, but it's definitely feeling like a Warhammer game just from how the game's starting off. Okay, am I going to just be able to pretty much execute stun lock through this game? I guess I am. Oh, that was pretty funny seeing him blow up. And no cover, just kind of standard brawling shooter game.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
Absolutely not.
You're gonna die!
Oh, okay. That's... How many shots? Okay. So how many shots does it actually take to kill these guys? No. Execute them? I cannot. Am I going to naturally recharge? Yes, I am. Oh, okay. That is a... That was unexpected. For some reason, the stun was straight up killing. Wow, it's really going to start me all the way back here instead of at the actual... like, actual, like, end fight there. Wonder if that's going to be a running trend, if it's just like an unforgiving, like, checkpoint system. I guess we'll see. I wish there was a more clear, like, reload animation. Okay. Yeah, that stun just kind of has a mind of its own. And again, wish there was a better reload animation, but all right, here we go. Try this again.
Get off our ship, Space Marine! You're gonna die!
Let's be to rotate. Okay. So this isn't me. This is a cutscene again. Kinda wish it was me. But oh well, I guess. Just crashing the ship. Alright, so we grounded the orc ship and had a very intense combat introduction, but we got through it. Not bad. And that's the title screen intro. Sweet. Alright. So now we are here.
Come in. Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Alright, so now we're in the game proper. That's cool, seeing like the shockwave come this way. Got some floating rocks. Okay, yeah, graphically this game does fit the aesthetic of Warhammer, but it definitely shows its age too. I think this game's going on over 10 years old now. Oh. That was cool. Imperial Guards? Yep. The Imperial Guards. Now, I have some experience with Warhammer. I kind of collect the models a bit. But it's big money investment, so I haven't really like dove into it yet. I think I bought a like start collecting box for the Tau, and I need to put those together and paint them and all that. And if I can get a setup going, that'd be probably a fun little stream to do. But I really just have my computer desk now, so I can't really hook up the or can't really like set up like a painting table to do any of the minis.
Find cover, you lot.
Alright. So there was one.
Access authorized. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Bolt pistol bolter.
This way, boys. I'm gonna kill him first. Smash those spiders.
Okay, I got an assault rifle now. Good. That's cool. That should speed things up a bit. And is that it? Is that the only thing I can pick up from there? Yes, it is. Alright, got a bolter. Got our standard issue Space Marine weapon.
The humans all alone.
I can hear them from every direction. The headphones are doing a great job of that. But let's see. Saving content.
Destroy them!
Alright. So we...
They got no way out.
So reconnected, I guess, with one of our guys here. And... yeah. This gun is way better than the pistol that they had given me. And the combat's starting to feel a little bit better now too. I don't know why. I don't know why it was so difficult on the first part of the on the little introduction combat. He said shoot him again, and I did. There we go. You're doing all this real cool stuff in the cutscenes, but it makes me wish that I was kind of the one doing it.
Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Games.
Leandros feels like he's kind of the bookworm. I imagine this is what the tabletop game feels like, playing against orcs. Just hordes rushing you. Alright. Well, that was pretty simple. Thought there'd be a lot more of a challenge to that, but it seems like it was just one wave. Pick up some more ammo. And I guess we make our way through. Hearing something beep, and I'm wondering, is that another like log thing, like another collectible? But I don't see anything that I can like blow up to get to it like I did with the other one. Oh well, let's just Oh,
Sidonis picked
there
up
it is.
local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Alright. Yep, collect you.
Keep firing! Keep
Oh, cool. I can just, like, rush people and just linebacker them. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, this is this is what I feel the tabletop game feels like playing against orcs. Hey boys, what's up?
You have saved us.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines.
Did they say
Follow the trench
lieutenant?
network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on,
Lieutenant?
guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonis. Then we find this lieutenant.
What kind of English? It's lieutenant, not lieutenant. And I'm not hearing that wrong, because they said that multiple times.
Upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
I think that's one thing I'm gonna have to get used to with Warhammer is just like all the English like accent that everybody has. Can't go that way. Alright, feels like I'm on rails to some degree.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs, and they fight on.
Only in death.
No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before then.
All these guardsmen. Keep making our way through, I guess, this display of landscape.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
That monument? Right there.
Quotas must be met. Despite alien incursions, delinquency at the front.
Rendezvous with squad. Alright. Here we are. Oh, that triumphant music.
I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here.
Swap combat knife for chainsword. Yes, why not? Let's get the chainsaw sword. I was waiting for that. Hell's Teeth. Chainsword is the close combat weapon of choice among Space Marines. So strike and then stun. Yep, cool. We have the chainsaw sword. And I'm gonna test it out. Oh, that's satisfying. Yeah, that's very satisfying to use. What's the execute? Oh. Okay, so it's just the same. At least that was the same, like, executed. Didn't do anything new because of the weapon. Let's continue on and see what happens. This does feel like it's going to be just kind of a, like, chapter by chapter, just shooter, rather than like a heavily story-driven game. So I'm just going to have some fun with this. Oh, I can destroy cover. I didn't know that. That is good to know now. Where the fuck? Okay, I hear orcs. I don't see orcs. Oh, there's, I guess, the boss. Oh. They have the exploding squibs. Also, this sprint I think is actually slower than my run animation. Where was... Oh, it's the one way that I didn't go. Okay. Okay, I lied. It is minutely faster than actually walking. Got some ammo. Also, this run animation looks very stiff. Like, I feel like it's missing a few frames of animation. But hey, I don't know the studio that made this. I think they said it was what was the... I forget what studio was on the title card, but I think Focus is doing the next game. And we did finish a Focus game recently. We did we played a Plague's Tale, and that was great. So Focus keeps that quality. It's gonna be a very fun sequel. Grenade. Yeet. Yeet. Where? Oh, okay. Do I just have infinite grenades? I guess not. There's an execution. Okay, I'm in trouble. Let's get back to shooting.
Dropship incoming.
Okay, got a little hectic there, but... Okay, there we go. I guess that was it. Is this the boss, or is this just, There we go. Alright, I guess elite enemies are not necessarily difficult to beat.
Inside, but the door is sealed. I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
I got 3 grenades.
Space Marines.
Saving.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the greenskins are headed here from the south. Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat 2 months ago.
Guardsmen, guardsmen, guardsmen.
Reinforce their position, hold the line, and stay alive.
Aye, Lieutenant.
They keep calling it Lieutenant, and it's actually making me mad. Like, that's not a word. It's not a word.
Thank the Emperor.
It's...
Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10.
Lieutenant. That word's going to stick with me.
Gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Well, we are the solution to orc problems.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
Fury unlocked. You gain Fury every time you damage an enemy. Okay, it's Rage mode. Got it.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajakis. That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Alright. So we gotta go handle a gun and then make our way to Titan. We now have Rage mode. Making sure there's no other collectibles around here. Nope, don't think so. What is that? Okay, so they have like weird, like digging drop pods. That's pretty cool. The Arcs are a very unique Warhammer faction. They make some of like the weirdest shit. Alright, saving content. Oh wait, here's some. Alright. This way? Yeah, this looks like a new arena. Grenades, ammo. Who do I have? Okay, I have my 2 guys and I have Mira. Okay, I was like, who's following me in this game? I guess it did say that there was co-op for this. And I might... Co-op could be fun here, but... I don't know, I don't have the time or all that to set up collabs and whatnot. To be fair, I barely have the energy to stream tonight after the work week that this has been, but we get this started, we can, you know, continue it, and I don't suspect this to be a long game, so hopefully we'll be able to finish it by Sunday. So next weekend we can play something new and maybe get into a rhythm of us beating a game each weekend. Oh, I can tear it off. That's much more fun. I was like, it's really going to make me sit here on this turret? Absolutely not. I can carry this shit. And that's... See, this is like the quality of life stuff I love in these games, where it's like, here's a turret. Do you want to stay in one place? No. Do you want to walk with it and mow down people like the force of destruction you are? We can do that. Should probably put on Fury, see exactly what it's like. Usually I save modes like this for boss fights, but it might not even be worth it. Depends on how long it takes to fill up, but that shouldn't be hard either. Alright, let's see, where... They're all running away. Stalker Bolter. Oh, is that just a sniper rifle? Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, let's see what you have to offer us. Oh, nice. It keeps my weapon on in the cutscene.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
Enter the gun fortress.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck.
Citizens will be turned away from medication.
I feel like that's not the last we're going to see of those guardsmen. Okay, let's see what this gun's all about. If these guys would not hide in cover. Wow, that just kind of destroys enemies, doesn't it? Jeez. Yeah, this gun kind of packs a punch. Okay, well, it's not a one-hit kill like I thought it was. Is that just... Okay, it's headshots. That's what does it. I guess that makes sense. Come on. There we go. So come on, man. Peek out. I know you're behind there. Okay, yeah, movement speed in this game is a little slow, but I guess I'm gonna chalk that up to the Ultramarines like being the size that they are. They're supposed to be like larger humans, as the cutscenes show us, so it makes sense that they'd be slower. And cool, if I'm stuck looking around like an idiot for where to go, it'll actually point it out to me. They've idiot-proofed this game. Gonna make sure, is there no log in here? Nope. At least I have something to look for in each level, and that's a little log. Okay. And the drums are starting to kick in my headphones. Oh, there you are. I could hear it. I could hear it. I could hear like the little like machine like whoom whoom. Very faintly. I knew it was in there. Oh, I thought I knocked that guy into the fire.
Space Marines! It's the Space Marines!
Yes, it is. It is us. It is the Space Marines. Probably shouldn't be blowing up all these explosive barrels, but I don't actually care. I have enough bullets, a sword, everything to handle these guys. Oh, hey, another one.
Kill them all!
Chunky.
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Okay. Yeah, they're just showing guys like they're just showing guys like out of bounds, so I can't really hit them, but they're there. Which is an odd design choice. But, I guess whatever works for him. I feel like there's probably supposed to be a lot more enemies here. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of enemies in general. So, just a lot of walking. A lot of walking. Okay, there we go. There you are. There's the enemies. There's something so satisfying about the chunkiness of the explosions when you shoot them in the head. It's a really good, like, crit damage feeling. And now we are inside this gun.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering orc contraptions across the back.
Oh, that's a light. Okay, I was like, how am I supposed to get up there to grab that? It's a light. Okay, just making sure.
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
And support pods. Let's see what you have to give us. Oh, is that a jetpack? It is. It's a jetpack. Hold A to fire while in flight. Tap to blast to the ground, killing or stunning most enemy targets. Limited to bolter pistol and bolter while using a jump pack. Okay.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Okay, so there's like a weird float to it. Got it. Yeah, it gives you like a hang time so you can... It gives you a hang time so you know where to, So let's... ground pound. I wish I did not do it onto a explosive barrel though, but that's on me. Alright, Fury. Oh, it recharges health. Okay, Fury mode's kind of fun. Reload this. Okay, camera work's going kind of weird. Okay. So yeah, jump pack allows me to reach some very high places. However, I do only have access to this shitty pistol. Or I can do that. But is there anything up here that I might want to grab? I don't think there is. So, into here we go. Spice Marines. Okay, jump up. Okay, so 4 from that range hits them. Just gotta sit in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was a lucky headshot. Then we'll jump back over here. Any more orcs around here? Nope, guess not. I do hate that the ground pound is always followed by that stun. Or like the slowed down like animation. There you go. That's actually pretty funny, being able to shoot the guys who are holding open the yeah, that's actually really funny, being able to kill the guys who are holding open their entry point. That's a cool little design decision. Alright, stun. Oh, I can't stun him. That was weird. That was a very weird interaction there. Thought I'd be able to stun him, but I couldn't. Okay, how you knew I was coming that way is weird. And I guess that is it for this area.
Here is the rock at last.
No room for that jump pack, Captain. That rock delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
Yes, it did. Chapter 3, Belly of the Beast. I don't even remember Chapter 2 popping up. So we're kind of flying in terms of that. I don't even remember Chapter 2. I thought we were still on Chapter 1. Alright, so do I go this way? Can I go this way? No, I cannot, so I have to go this way. Nothing. Nothing. Guess we're just gonna follow the electrical lines. Take it, that's probably what the game wants me to do. Enter the gun fortress.
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Oh, should be easy. I mean, if it's filled with a bunch of explosive stuff. Alright, so we got that. Is there anything? Got that. Nothing under there. Alright, let's see what this drop pod has to offer us. Better be another weapon. Vengeance launcher.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
Experimental vengeance launcher, specialized launcher for magnetized fusion charges that adhere to walls and enemy armor. Fire and detonate. Oh, it's a sticky bomb launcher. That should be fun to play with. Okay.
Medicaid facility should expect significant delays regarding approval of deceased persons.
Okay, you would. There we go. I was about to say, for an area with a bunch of orcs in it, you'd expect there to be a lot more combat going on right now. Boop. Okay, that's fun. That seems fun. It's just a sticky bomb launcher. Ammo, grenades, ammo. Okay, and you are.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
Okay, so I had to wait for this guy to show up. Makes sense.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Melta bombs. Then we got these. Okay, I can't deactivate it. It's just gonna go until it runs out. Wish there was a way I could deactivate it. Hey, Goblin. Thanks for lurking. What's going on tonight? Have you come to enjoy some Warhammer?
Shell storage is below.
I have a grenade launcher, a sniper rifle, an assault rifle, oh, excuse me, and a pistol. And I'm wondering if I'm going to get a shotgun. I feel like that's the one weapon type I'm kind of missing. But this room looks important, so we're going to explore, see if there's... Yep, there you are. Felt like there'd be one of them in here. Oh, excuse me. God, this weapon's so much fun. Okay, so there's a drop. And let's see. This guy's still alive? Jesus. These squibs, man. These squibs. Is that it? Alright. Open up. Okay, it's actually cool seeing that they actually do die to my teammates instead of just me.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
Is there a place where I can grab ammo before I do that? Guess not.
There. I will place the charge on that shell.
There we go.
To move the shell into place.
You gonna let me push, or is... Nope, it's all automated. Sounds good. All these cutscenes and I'm not doing a thing. Some design choices I wish they would have changed, but I hope the sequel improves on it.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sidonus. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
Back to the lift. Does that mean... What do you mean? Like all the way back? Alright, I guess you mean all the way back. And we're making our way back. So, oh, here's the lift. There we go. Lift. Please start regenerating my health.
Keep clear.
Okay, you're not gonna regen my health. Gotta do another one of those executions on things. Okay. I guess that's the ammo. Alright, the grenade is kind of fun, but I am used to trying to reload with X, and it's kind of throwing me off. I need the health, please. There we go. Let's just handle everybody. Alright, tight corridors. Keep that in mind. Orcs are not good in tight corridors. They just bum rush you. Wondering when that shell's going to go off.
There, a secondary lift.
And we make kind of way around. There's just a lot of like open areas without a lot of stuff happening. What's the point of having a level like this big if it's just not going to be used, you know? This room's there. Can I blow you up? I have to be able to blow you up, right? Oh, okay, I can just fucking walk through. That's dumb. That ledge looked like I wouldn't be able to go over it, you know, from the other levels. Ledges that high would not let me pass them. Alright, secondary lift. Let's go. Yeah, it's just all these like open areas with nothing in them. Kind of dulls the experience between combat encounters. And these little goblins don't really put up much of a fight. Marksman mode. Fury now allows you to marksman mode, fury mode, and then aim. Okay, so it's bullet time. Bullet time in the event that I get a lot of enemies. Okay, I fuck with that. I'll fuck with that a little bit. I wish the whole activation of Fury mode wasn't clunky as shit, but what can you do?
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
There's gotta be something back here, right? Like, this can't just be like a huge area with like nothing going on. Yeah, those guys died at one shot. It's ridiculous. Oh, I guess this is the intent for Fury mode. Was that whole section. Okay, yeah, I need Fury mode again. Or if I can just keep picking them off, that'd be good too. No, let me stun, please. Oh my god. Alright, where does this reset me? Right outside marksman mode. Cool. Yes, I now understand that there is an actual area where marksman mode will be more useful.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Stand clear.
Okay. There we go.
Coming fire.
Reloading.
Handle these guys a little faster.
Incoming. Enemy sighted.
Yes, stop, please. Jesus.
Hold the line.
Okay, the fact that I have to hit Fury mode to kill a common enemy is absurd. Because I don't know what it means by doing combos, because I was doing the combo and stuff to it, but it wasn't... didn't feel like it was doing anything.
an exit.
Yeah, right. Okay, I was right next to the exit. Good to know. Alright, let's see this thing go boom.
The guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Alright, gun battery.
You are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well.
Hey Echo, thanks for the rehydrate redeem.
Good luck.
I'm gonna take a sip of my soda. How y'all doing tonight? Titans of Graia. Chapter 4. That's a lot of orcs. Orc. Alright, let's just do that. Like, they're all running away. That's what confuses me about the enemy, like, programming in this, is that you think they'd come running at you. But they don't. They all seem to run away. I'm doing good, Echo. Very, very long work week, but we're here, we're playing a new game. Well, a new old game that we've been meaning to play. And generally having a good time, but it is going to be a short stream tonight. It is, I think, 6 to 9, and I'm definitely going to probably end early if I'm starting to feel it, so we'll probably say about 8:30. But okay, dude, it's been a long week. It's Friday. I want to catch up on some TV shows and all that, so when I feel like it's a good stopping point, we'll decide what to do for there. And I really feel like this run does not actually help this game at all. I feel like it just keeps it a little slower. They're putting grenades like behind these like little hidden things. Am I using weapons wrong? Like, am I not supposed to be just like going balls deep with grenades and stuff like that?
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Board the ram. Sounds like a plan, but first I'm going to handle all of this. Also, I don't know if, like, the game wants you to focus on gunplay or melee combat, because it feels like there's this weird mix of the two, and it doesn't know what it wants to be. Does it want to be a melee game or a shooting game? Oh, hey, here's the thing. Oh, let's see. You gonna refill my grenades? Nope, just ammo. Still got one grenade. Spice Marines. Like, I feel like just getting into that melee combat, I lost a lot of shield. So I don't know if this game wants you to shoot or melee. I mentioned, there's a few weird design choices in this game, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Bro, this guy stayed in front of my gun and walked with me the whole time I was trying to aim at that. And let's see. What's that? You and you and you. It's also weird because like a lot of the melee enemies like explode, so oh, thanks for the posture check, Hug. And the other hydrate. Yeah, I will take another sip of my soda. And the stretch. Yeah, I have kind of been sitting on my butt for an hour and a half. But how you doing, Hug? How are you tonight? And thank you for the bits also. I appreciate that. I'm doing alright. And did that alert pop up on screen? Because if it didn't, I need to figure out why. I don't think my alerts have popped up. I hear it, but I don't think it showed up on screen. Nope, I'm hearing it, but I am not seeing it, so I'm definitely going to have to work on that. Oh, there it is. Just delayed. Good to know. Cool, thank you, Hug. I should probably get up and stretch in a minute, though.
Now to stop this ram. Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
Okay, now we're on the ram. I didn't even really see us get on the ram. Oh, and there's the Nightbot alert. Yes, if you're enjoying the stream, check out the other channels. We have the Sharky Hat channel. We have the VOD archive over at the Sharky Hat VOD. And I think if you type in !D&D20, it'll bring up a link for the TTRPG channel. And if you do !WC podcast, it will bring up the podcast, but I don't remember the actual commands because they don't get used often. But also all the links are down in the panels below the stream, so go subscribe to projects and stuff. The podcast is great, and the first campaign on our Dummies and D20 channel is actually finished, so if you want a bingeable tabletop RPG, there is one ready to watch. There you go. And you know, I think that's something I appreciate about Warhammer is that scale. For a second, I forgot we were on a train because it was so large. And it's like, nope, that's just a normal Warhammer thing. Everything's fucking huge in this universe.
Sedona's time to impact.
Less than 4 minutes. These trains are defense turrets. They'll be a heavy weapon.
Forward then.
Whoa.
Cover me while I get to that weapon.
Are we going to the weapon, or is one of our guys going to the weapon? All their voices sound alike. Oh, I think it's me. Okay, cool. At least it's me going to this weapon. All the other cutscenes have been me not in control, so... Turret section. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it the slower way. Okay, it drops guys, and I'm in. I can't drop the weapon. Okay, so we're not going to tear that off next time. We're just going to keep it mounted, and then when the guys drop, I can do my Fury thing, because... No Space Marine 2 yet, so Space Marine 1 shall do. Yeah, Padfoot, and this has been on a list of games to play for a long time, so I'm glad I'm finally getting to it. And thank you for coming into the chat. I see it's your first time chatting. And I hope it was probably the Twitter post, or maybe maybe one of the Discord servers. Jesus Christ, dude, this thing. Okay, now you're going into dropship mode. Oh, hey. First, that's right, this is probably an underplayed game. But I'm glad that you could find me through Twitch. That actually makes me feel really good that, you know, I'm showing up in the results for this game. I do that every now and then too. I'll type in a random game on Twitch and just see who's playing it. I found people playing a few old PS2 games a while back, so that was pretty cool. Part 2, The Inquisitor. I feel like we're plowing through this game. Like, I'm not entirely sure, like, what the length of this is, but we're just kind of getting through chapters, and I don't know if that's, like, a normal speed of us doing this.
What is that servo skull doing?
Trying to deliver a message.
is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
Inquisition.
I need urgent assistance at Manufacturing Majakis. They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I've drawn them off. But now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands. Or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. Was nearly ready.
An experimental device.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
Yeah, I guess.
Remain alert.
They're making big old secret stuff in here.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
Get some ammo, get into the door here. Or I guess not. I guess it's not a door. It's a drawbridge.
Captain, look. The orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
Yeah, this is a weird game in terms of combat because I don't know what it I don't know what the intended like style is. Because if I get in melee, I'm gonna just like drop dead. But if I'm sitting here shooting, it's just gonna be like a constant like pushback as I have to back up and reload. So I'm guessing it wants me to play kind of half and half. Whittle down the numbers with gunfire and then swap over to melee. But I just kind of like shooting things, you know? I wish this game was just more of a third-person shooter. Also, I need to remember that X is not the reload. Oh, sweet, there it is. Yeah, and I know I have command, or I think I deleted the commands. I think I set up the Nightbot to actually do that. So there are other two channels. If you guys don't want Sharky specifically, but you want some other stuff, we do have a tabletop RPG channel. Okay, it's a normal enemy. Like, it's like, it's a normal fucking enemy, and it's fucking me up. But yeah, there are the other two channels, the other projects we have going on, both the podcast and the tabletop RPG stuff. As I mentioned, the first tabletop RPG has been completed, so if you guys need something to binge, there's 11 episodes? Yeah, I think there's 11 episodes there for you all to enjoy. Usually go about an hour and a half to 4 hours. And
Forward. Clear out the orcs.
And it's a fun campaign. It's a modified D&D 5e system for Naruto. Okay. Jesus, dude. Okay, what? It's a common enemy. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I can hit him. I can hit him. I can hit him. And even the description on him said, like, combos stagger him. But what does it mean by combo? Because nothing works against that guy, and he beats the shit out of me. Orc comes in and steals my lunch money. Thank God. But like the whole time I'm in the execution animation. But yeah, the whole time you're in the execution animation too, you're just getting this shit kicked out of you. So like, again, I don't know what the intended combat style in this game is, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, it wants me to press that button first. So the first thing I'm going to do is come over here. And I don't think there's anything over there. Push the green button. Yeah, I guess that works.
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
All right.
Handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
Did manage to bring the access
Marines!
Yeah, let's see. That was actually a good throw. I wasn't expecting to get it over the, wasn't expecting to get it over the barricade. And let's see. Get you handled. Is there another one? Yep. There was. And then some more ammo. Also, I'm going to take a moment to talk about this. We have recently, or I've recently started a Ko-fi. I believe if you type !KOFI, it'll give you a link to it. In terms of the podcast, we cover everything out of pocket for that, and it is a yearly cost, and we can do it, but I mean, some help would also be appreciated, because we do want to eventually expand to include like the D&D stuff, the D&D 20 content as podcast stuff, but right now the service we pay for only allows us a single podcast, so it's an account upgrade, which I think doubles the cost per year, so it's just kind of a, I guess, a shitty trade-off in order to have more content to be posted in podcast form. But if you guys want to help out all the projects and everything, and I mean, that's pretty much it, besides, you know, subscribing and all that. Just anything that can come in that can be put towards that would be appreciated. But I'm not one to expect, you know, donations or anything like that. But I do know people have wanted some new ways to help out what we do. I wish I could word that a little more you know, a little better, but I'm not really a strong, I guess, like public speaker or getting my like point across on things. So sorry if that came out weird as like a statement, but everything is just kind of expensive, you know. And I know some people have wanted to help out the channel, and I feel like this is just the simplest way to do it, is just help us cover some of the background costs of everything, so we can expand and do more for you all. And more than likely, that probably had, you know, 2 or 3 people leave the stream, but hey man, content creation's hard. Also, on the topic of the podcast, there was no episode today. We just didn't get anything recorded this week because we were all tired adults, so we didn't get time to sit down and record. But it'll all be back next week. At least we hope. And the Dummies and D20 stuff, that all comes back in May, so what you have right there is kind of what we have at the moment. We don't want to burn ourselves out on constant back-to-back, like RPGs and stuff like that. Alright, orcs are down. I'm running kind of low on ammo. Oh yeah, you all being here and just enjoying the stream also is, you know, perfect support enough. As long as we're getting the word out about the podcast and all that, it's really all that matters to us. Just growing the audience in a way.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
The first D&D 20 campaign for Dummies and D20s was run by a good friend of mine, and he put a lot of effort into that game, and all the players were great to play with. Swap Power Axe for
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
yeah, I want a fucking axe. Let's go. Oh hell yeah! This is way more fun. Nice. But yeah, Dummies and D20, it is a brainchild of mine because I wanted to make tabletop RPG content, but the first game is entirely our friend Kevin's. He set up a great campaign, and we had a great group of players. Next campaign will be mine, and most of those players are going to come back, including Kevin as a player, but we're all going to have a new face on the show as well. And I look forward to it. My end goal is to eventually start getting like guest DMs in for like one-shots with like a cast that is not the usual cast of characters, but just rather like new people, and do a bunch of collaborations that way. I have a lot of hopes for the channel's growth and future. But we said it in the video after finishing the campaign. We don't intend to make it a job, so we're not going to burn ourselves out by doing constant back-to-back campaigns. It's going to be a campaign run for a few weeks, a few months, and then jump to the next one after like a month and a half break. Shh. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? There's so many. Holy shit. There was a... So two of those big guys is a pain in the ass. Okay.
Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
We have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes, Lord Drogan.
Drogan.
I've not seen him for several days. Has the Liberation fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard. To cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion.
Lieutenant. They keep saying lieutenant and it keeps pissing me off. It's not the word. It's not the word.
They did not survive.
Bro, are you gonna get on this fucking thing? I can't believe I just had to push him onto this platform. I'm gonna say this game has not aged well. It's fun, but God, it has not aged well. Also, did I have these two flags, like these two seals on my back, or were they from me picking up the things? Am I just gonna get more and more of like the badges over my character as this game goes on?
Here we are, my lord.
My thanks, Corporal.
Oi, keep that muzzle clean, guardsman.
The lieutenant. That pisses me off. Oh my god, I keep hearing it in my head. I keep hearing them say lieutenant. It has to be an English thing, right? Reach the Titan Manufactorum.
A place the orcs have not stayed.
Chapter 6. What was Chapter 5? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Chapter 6 came and went, or Chapter 6 is here. I don't even remember doing Chapter 5.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
Alright. Well, let's see. At least my guy got onto a lift by himself. Also, I want to see one of these Titans, because I know they're giant mech suits. Or they're giant mechs, kind of. I have a approximate knowledge of a lot of Warhammer things. But, as my friends would say, if I did play the tabletop, I would be a dirty towel player.
Seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
Titan. I do feel like this game is kind of just like flying by. But I don't know the exact like chapter count.
I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed. Drogan. Ordo Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility.
The
and a large number
Factorum.
of the Inquisitor's location.
Alright, so he's alone and there are a bunch of shit coming towards him.
Line is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify.
Let's see. Oh, here's a little thingy. Let's collect you. Pick up some grenades and see if we can go find Drogon. Ba-da-doo. A bunch of lifts, a bunch of massive hallways, and the occasional combat sequence. It's a simple game design choice, I guess.
Leandros, can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Access authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas.
Midas.
Scientist is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert...
There's a bunch of Latin.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
That's a bunch of Latin-sounding terms. What's the language in Warhammer? It's like High Gothic, I think is what they call it. I have a very vague recollection of stuff from the Bricky video. If you guys haven't seen that, it's Bricky explains every faction of Warhammer 40K, and it's kind of funny. I definitely go back and rewatch it every now and then. Okay, so yeah, I can continue to shoot the guys in the pipe, and it never gets old. You gonna pop out up there? Is that your next exit point? Nope, it is not. Alright, good to know. Like, is that it? It's just that one combat section? This whole big ass room, and you're telling me you have one area where they come out the pipes? Yeah, definitely some interesting design choices. Or at least, not design choices, but some decisions. Like I said, I'm happy that this guy was able to at least get himself onto an elevator without me pushing him that one time. And more saving. When did I get this low of health?
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate release.
One moment.
Master,
Repeat
disregard all
authorization.
safety protocols.
Here we go. Hey, Drogon.
Inquisitor Drogon?
I am Drogon. And you are?
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source. is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon.
It is a complex device and an unstable one.
I feel like it's gonna go
If the
boom.
orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Into safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
He's literal man too psychic to die.
Xenos life forms detected.
Oh, hey, it's a big orc. It's a boss.
You try to steal my titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat! The orc himself. I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
Space Marine. Okay, there's a power slam. I did not realize I had that.
Get out of there and kill this Space Marine! Now!
Okay, stun ended on that guy. I was wondering why I did not, Okay, so after enough time, they stopped coming out. Let's... just handle these guys. Okay, some inadvertently dodged that guy's attack by swinging in the wrong direction. So that was cool. Where is the big guy? Did the big guy disappear, or did he just go further? I think he just went further.
The orc has a scent for us now. Damnable creature! Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did, Drogon.
But he did. Hey, that's a supply pod. What do you have for us? What goodies exist within you?
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
Plasma pistol? Yeah, sure, I guess.
There. We must get to that lift.
Okay. And some more grenades, or is this ammo? It's ammo. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, let's head back upstairs. Again, drop pod. Nothing really happening. Oh. Is that an orc psyker? That's right, I have this vengeance launcher I keep forgetting about. I need to remember that I have a grenade launcher. So they introduce an orc psyker, throw a few normal enemies at me, and the orc psyker leaves. Make sense? Also, I feel like this game would be better as a 4-player co-op. I don't know if that's what multiplayer actually entails, but it feels like it'd be much more fun as a 4-player shooter.
This facility go? The manufactorum? Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended?
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload, the whole room can be shunted away into the depths.
God, you gotta love the scale of Warhammer. Just ridiculous ass sizes of everything.
Here we are. Colder than a spaceman's smile in here. Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
I wonder if that's some of the bonus content too. I know that if you got like one of the editions, you had extra costumes. I wonder if you had the other chapters of Space Marines. I think I saw one for like Imperial Fists, like the yellow with the red, and Blood Angels and stuff like that. But I don't know who exactly they have.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need only obtain the power source at the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from a control console.
Understood.
Alright.
Brothers, guard the access points.
As you wish. I will go somewhere.
Engage the decoupling sequence, Captain. We must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Order Xenos.
Can I not? Oh, okay, I was about to say, can I not get back up? But apparently I need to go inside.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm. Xenos detected.
Captain, the war boss.
Okay. Oh my god, he's just gonna summon these guys, aren't he? Isn't he?
Hold back the greenskins, Captain. The power source will be
I hope so.
generated shortly.
Spice Marine.
Power core exposure.
Okay.
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Okay. Activate. Alright. Got kind of harried there at the end. Don't do it. Alright.
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
I'm working on it. Back up. There we go. Alright. Don't know what happened there. Looks like my guy kind of grabbed an Infinity Stone. And everything went to shit. Alright, so I keep talking shit about the long rooms between combat encounters, but when we get to the combat encounter, it almost kicks my ass. There we go. Contained.
Sidonus.
Chapter 7.
Respond.
Captain,
What's Chapter 6?
insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did.
Oh, Chapter 6. Okay, I remember, like, we were on Chapter 6 because I forgot what Chapter 5 was. Jesus.
Tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
This game is just like hey man, what do you want to do? Because you finish a chapter and then it's like, hey, here's the next chapter. And it's like, where was the other chapter? There was the one before this. Also, are you telling me we have a sewer level fucking Warhammer game? Alright, well I guess we'll follow these. Seems like there's only one way to really go. Just a lot of shiny toys. Kind of just firing off pot shots here. Keeping them at a distance. There we go. Get some more. Okay. Just backtrack, let them all come to me. Keep whittling them down. Right, where's that other one? There we go. Is that it? Any more people want to pop out at me? Nope. Alright. Saving system, don't... Saving content, don't turn off system. Okay. Cool, so hit a checkpoint somewhere. I do not have, like, any real control when I'm sprinting. It's a weird feeling, just not being able to fully maneuver when running. You know, say it takes some more than that to stop me? Alright. It's easy, I'll blow up some stuff and I'll keep shooting you. Ceiling squib. I'm wondering if it's just orcs in this game. I would love it to become something like... Well, it's probably not Necrons. I don't feel like Necrons would have their... like, orc... I don't think the Necrons would have, like, orc henchmen. Maybe Chaos Space Marines? I don't know. I do hope there's, like, some variety, though. I think the second one's supposed to have Chaos Space Marines in it. I haven't actually, like, watched the trailer. Should probably get around to doing that. I don't know if it's going to spoil, like, this game or not. Forgot I had marksman mode. Yeet. 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 You're a new guy. There we go. Just pulled my axe into that guy's head. Alright. So we got through all that. That wasn't too bad. I do feel like I fill up the little fury bar there a little quick, but it's better than it being like a 6-minute like recharge time. Squib. Okay, somehow it still hit me. Did not let me get my... There we go. For some reason it did not let me get my combat roll off to avoid that guy exploding. Stalker wilted for Meltagun. Yeah. I will. Yeah, I will use the flamethrower. Oh, is this my shotgun? This feels like a shotgun. Okay, yeah. That kind of, melt-a-gun's pretty sweet. Yeah. It kind of fuck with the melt-a-gun a bit. That was kind of fun. So I feel like that is our shotgun. Alright, let's continue around here. Make our way to the next little combat arena. Kind of get into the vibe of how this game's combat encounters work. There's room, transition, room, transition. Going here at a light, brisk jog. Got some ammo. They went up there for no discernible reason. And we are now taking a very long escalator ride up. Or elevator ride. Oh, it's for a cutscene. No wonder. It's not a cutscene. It's just a weird transition. That was a weird little loading screen. What are you? Are you going to give me a new little badge? Superior Fury. Drains more slowly. Okay. That feels like a worthwhile addition. Yeah, let's... Are you all down there? You're all down there. Okay. I'm gonna funnel them into here. Yeah. God, that melts is so fun. Melts is definitely my favorite weapon so far. Okay, yeah, tap firing is better at long range. What the hell? All right. All right, got that one. All right, slowly picking them off. But I think we've cleared the room. I'm still hearing the sound of drums, so I'm not. Okay, now it's over. Cool. Don't think there's anything else in this room. But if they're down here and all of these,
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea?
all right, cool.
We should be nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
So if the orcs are down here and we're coming up on a habitation station, then that means the orcs are getting very close to the actual cities of this planet, and that's not a good thing. Jesus. Alright, I have to do this just for some healing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, need a enemy that is not near other enemies. Hopefully that blows some up. Okay, come on. I need an enemy that I can do an execution to. Bruh. Okay. Jeez. Oh, there's still so many. Yeah, there's still so many. Okay. Just gotta do this. And fight with the camera angles. Camera angles were not my friends there. Let's make our way up. Am I going to be in another combat situation? Because I don't have any ammo. So I guess me and this little plasma pistol are going to have to make do. Escape the sewers.
But at least we have the sky over our heads again. Our rendezvous point is this way.
Chapter 8. Okay, but what I'm going to do is, it is about 8:30. I am kind of feeling it from today, so we're going to call this a little early tonight. We will be back tomorrow. Let me double check that schedule. I believe it is 5 to 9. It is... let's see. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be playing this game again from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully I'll be well rested and a little more energetic. I mean, what you have been listening to is kind of what you get. I'm not really the most like excitable person. I just kind of vibe and play video games. It's kind of the energy that I have, that I've always had with my videos and stuff. So if you've seen the YouTube channel for a few years, you would know that I'm definitely not like the most animated, just a little more casual of a player. But thank you all for coming out tonight and starting this game with me. It's been interesting so far. I mean, the only complaints I have with it are kind of more of a design standpoint, but the game itself's been pretty fun. And yeah, we're on chapter 8 out of part 2. So I don't know. I don't know where this game's plot's going, but I feel like we've done a lot for whatever's been here. So tomorrow, 4 hours, this game, maybe finish it. I can't imagine this game's like gonna be like a 16-hour long campaign or anything, but we'll see. So I will see you all tomorrow. Feel free to follow the Twitter and this channel to be updated. And yeah, have a good night, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow. Put you guys to some outro music. Let the stream end.